All aboard a milestone day for Norfolk as the Tide Light Rail opens. And that is our top story this midday. It is official and a long time coming, but the wait is over. The tide rolls, and today hundreds of folks took their inaugural ride on HRT's light rail system. The first train left the Newtown station just before 6 a.m. The platform was packed as excited passengers showed off their golden tickets and hopped aboard for a free trip. 10 on Your Side has this story covered from top to bottom. We begin our team coverage today with 10 on Your Side, Surrey Crow. And Surrey, you were there when the first train rolled this morning. How is it looking right now?
It was very, very exciting, Cheryl, this morning over at the Newtown station. Right now I'm at Harbor Park, and as you can see behind me, there are already people lining up on the platforms. The train's doing a little dingling for us. It's an exciting day, the first day that the Tide is officially in business. And here's how things look this morning for the inaugural ride. It's been years in the making, $100 million over its original budget, 3 delayed openings, and just within the last week, 2 accidents involving cars hitting light rail trains. But just before dawn at the Newtown station, the first passengers to board the inaugural train, hundreds of them, were queued up, golden tickets in hand. Good day. Norfolk Mayor Paul Frame was there to welcome the early morning crowds. Despite the many bumps along its tracks, he says he knew Light Rail's day would eventually dawn.
It's been a long slog. It's been nearly 25 years, or it just seems longer, I guess. But yeah, I knew we would get here.
Along with the mostly light rail friendly crowd, about 50 protesters gathered at the Newtown station, arguing that the free weekend offered by HRT is hardly free at all.
You are going to be taken for a ride.
This was supposed to be $200 and some odd million. It's over by $100 million.
The system will cost the city between $6 and $9 million annually the first 5 years of operation. But with a $1.50 ticket price to ride the 7-mile line, HRT Chairman Phil Shuket says the jam-packed trains show that the citizens are ready to ride the tide.
You saw that first train was jammed, just jammed full. There must have been 150 people on there.
Shuket also says the city will take these inaugural weeks to assess the system and see if any other tweaking is necessary to assure safe and effective transportation.
And if we can take something away that helps improve operations, we're going to do that.
But on this day, it appears celebration is in the air. For most of these folks, it's time to ride the tide. And as you can see here at Harbor Park, people are lining up. I've been down to MacArthur Square and around Norfolk. People are really excited. Events going on all weekend for this first day kickoff of the light rail system. We'll have more on people's reactions and excitement to riding the tide coming up. But for now, at Harbor Park, Surrey Crow, 10 on Your Side.
Surrey, thanks very much. As the tide officially takes off, HRT planners hope riders will utilize the park and ride and bus line access. Park and ride lots are located at the Harbor Park, Valentine, Military Highway, and Newtown Road Tide stations. If you do want to ride the tide and access the HRT bus lines, you can do that at the EVMS, Fort Norfolk Station, Civic Plaza, NSU, Valentine, Military Highway, and Newtown Road stations. Of course, all that information is online at wavy.com. And remember, it is a free weekend today, tomorrow, and Sunday to ride the tide. Continuing our team coverage this midday at this hour, many are still waiting at the Newtown Road stop to get their first ride on the tide for free. 10 on Your Side's Ann McNamara joins us live from Newtown Road with some passengers who just got off the train. And what's the mood out there? How are folks feeling about the tide?
Good afternoon. We actually saw a lot of those passengers just take off here at Harbor Park, and if you could see inside that train when Surrey was speaking, you could see they're packed in there like sardines. And so we're here with Alexis, who does promotions for the tide today, and you don't need much promoting today. It seems like a lot of people very, very interested in what this train is all about.
Yes, they are. It's a great day for HRT in the city of Norfolk. The tide is open and carrying passengers, and we're really excited.
Now, a lot of people I know out there this morning for that first ride. Are you surprised to see this many people kind of halfway through the day? Did you expect maybe it to taper off a little bit?
Well, we really didn't know what to expect. Other systems saw a very large grand opening such as this, but we weren't really sure because it is a work day. But we are really excited and glad that people are coming out to support the tide.
Now, I know you kind of sit in the station while people come on and off the tide. Tell me some of the things you hear them say when they maybe get off the train after they've taken it both ways.
They are really excited. They say that was cool, that was fun, that was neat, I can't wait. When can we go to the beach? When can we go to the naval station? So people are really excited and they are just wanting more of the tide.
Now, do you find that people, I found a little bit of both this morning on the train, do you find that maybe people are just using it for fun today or using it for work? Do you see one or the other?
I think it's a little bit of both. I just got finished talking to Heather that works at the Tides, and she caught the tide into Harbor Park today to go to work, but there's also a lot of families coming out just to try it out as well.
Terrific, and you can do that as well because, of course, the tide, it is free. They're waiving that $1.50 fee all weekend, so starting Monday they'll charge, but if you want to take a ride on it this morning, and I did, I do recommend it. You should try that out this weekend for free. Reporting live at Harbor Park Station, I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.
And thanks very much. A new experience to view extended coverage of the light rail grand opening. Simply go to wavy.com. Scroll to the middle of the page to find the light rail link. It's right here. We've got plenty of stories there on our homepage. Once you click on this link, you'll be directed to a page with history of the light rail dating back to 1999. There are quick facts there, a viewer poll, as well as all of our previous coverage. Lots of stuff here. Also, you'll be able to see a photo journey of the tide. Again, all of this and more here at wavy.com.